So there's a OxygenOS port from Oneplus 7 for our Redmi Note 7 aka the lavender. So this I just booted it, and to be honest it works fine. As you can see from OnePlus 7, device name OnePlus 7, mockup is of OnePlus 7, and the developer is Junim, so big thanks to him, and it is based on OpenBeta 15. So what's new from the previous oxygenosport? Now you can see the icons are more like Android 10, and the volty icon is new now. I don't know if my camera is able. After that there's a feature called dark mode. Now OS users suffer from not having a dark mode tile, but it's present in OxygenOS OpenBeta 15, so it does work. Now the things that work is pretty much everything, like Gcam, brightness, auto brightness, hotspot, Wi-Fi, etc, pretty much everything, fingerprint, notification LED, and pretty much everything. There's no major bug, and I would say this is too much of a daily driver material. Now the new things are, I don't know, like I only see this as new thing, to be honest. About new things, oh yeah, one thing is that the developer has removed the extra gestures, that screen of gestures that were not possible due to not having the OnePlus kernel sources, so that's just useless, and Junim has already removed them. Now if you face any app not running in the background, just go to that app. For example, Magisk, you have to oh, by the way, the Magisk is already installed, so you just have to install the Magisk Manager, and you will get Magisk. So if in case any app doesn't respond, if you have any 3GB RAM device and the app stops running in the background, you're gonna go to that app info and go to battery optimization and hit don't optimize, and it will stop. It won't like optimize the RAM, and it will let you use the app let the app run in the background for longer. And oh, by the way, if you go to customization and clock style, there's a lot of clocks. Let me enable the ambient display real quick. As you can see, there's a bunch of new clock styles for ambient display. So this is pretty cool, and other than that there's nothing extra in the customization. By the way, the Dolby Atmos is fully working. Plug in your earphones to feel the audio orgasm, maybe, what do you call it. And another new thing is live caption, a thing that I don't ever use. That haptics work. If you go into security, the face unlock works, fingerprint obviously works. And going into utilities, OnePlus Laboratory instant translation is a new thing. Like instant translation, another person who speaks a different language, another person speaks a different language, and it will get translated live. Dise dimming, I don't know if it even works. Now if you go to system and go into RAM boost, just disable this icon cause it won't work. Now as this is a port, and if it like shows any system update, do not update. Obviously it will get you bricked, like soft brick, obviously not hard brick. And what do I say? Is there anything new? I have no idea. I guess no. Oh, and by the way, if you want the silent mode toggle, which many of you report that I don't have sound tile and etc and etc. I'll make a video on it real quick, and the installation is just in the side. So and the download links will be in the description as well. So this is it. I don't think there's, oh by the way, the launcher is a bit new. As you can see, the recent is a bit cooler. So I don't know what else to review, but that's pretty much it, and it's a must daily driver material. So I'd say just flash it and you will enjoy it. So the flashing process is just below, so check it out. So to flash the OxygenOS port in your Lavender aka Redmi Note7, you have to first go to wipe section and advanced wipe, and wipe your previous Dolby cache system, vendor and data, wipe them. After that you have to go to install, and then you gonna flash the firmware 11.0.8.0. it is EU/global firmware. Now the firmware is of EU but it says global, I don't know why. So you have to flash that, and then you have to flash the OxygenOS zip. After that I have already flashed them, as you can see. So after that I will put everything in the description, every link in the description, and after that, after you have flashed them, you go to format data and type in yes like this, and then just hit reboot system and it will reboot to system. Now it might take up to 5 to 10 minutes, so don't panic, it will boot just fine. Just be patient. Don't worry, the reboot is because of Magisk. The developer has already included Magisk. So now you will have the OnePlus logo splash, as you can see. So let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes and it will eventually boot. As you can see here, it booted fine after probably 7 or 8 minutes. So let's set it up real quick. I'm sorry if the brightness is too high. As you know, I can't control decrease the brightness in setup wizard, so wait a bit. Oops, I wasn't going to agree on that. Whatever. Wow, looks like my camera is working too fine. Dimmed the background. Cool. Now we're gonna obviously select OnePlus set font. We're gonna use the usual old nav. So it says setup complete, and we'll be into our home screen real quick. As you can see, we are into our home screen. Let me reduce the brightness. So this is your OnePlus. As you can see, ported from OnePlus 7. Developer is Junim. Guys, if you have any bugs or anything you wanna ask about the port, just PM me in my group. I'll put my group link in the description. Do not PM or private message the developer. He is a bit busy guy and he doesn't like getting PMs. So if any queries, just ask me in my group, and you can download these, uninstall Amazon things, Amazon Kindle, Amazon Prime, etc. So this is it, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace. Oh, and another thing about custom kernels. So if you wanna flash custom kernels, you have to flash old camera blobs kernel. He has old camera blobs. This port has old camera blobs. So if you flash new camera blobs kernel, then your camera will be wrecked. So if you wanna flash custom kernel, just flash old camera blobs kernel. Another thing is the RAM management. If you have a 3 GB RAM device, I would say the RAM management would be a bit bad because OxygenOS is not properly optimized for 3GB RAM users. It is at least usable for 4GB users, so keep that in mind. But still, it is pretty smooth. I do have 3GB RAM and it runs pretty smooth. I use it as a daily driver. So yeah, thanks for watching.